Well, farm and ranch families make up just 2% of the U.S. population, according to the American Farm Bureau. They feed all of us and allow the rest of us to pursue our dreams rather than spend all of our time growing our own food.
That's why it's so important for all of us to speak up when someone outside of the farming community tries to tell the story of agriculture. To that end, the American Farm Bureau hosts the Partners in Advocacy Leadership Program to teach farmers and ranchers to speak up effectively.
Washington, D.C. is not like Las Vegas. What happens here definitely does not stay here. Oftentimes, what happens here affects people who work here on farms and ranches across the country. That's why the American Farm Bureau started the Partners in Advocacy Leadership Program, better known as PAL. Here you see members of Class 9 participating in a mock board meeting. Amelia Kent of East Feliciana Parish is in this class. She says PAL sets her up for a great future.
You can see PAL graduates throughout top agricultural circles. The PAL experience has tapped into the combination of skill and confidence for me to know that the sky is the limit.
A lot of the decisions that affect our place happen off the ranch, and Farm Bureau and PAL helped me realize that and understand that.
James O'Brien, a rancher from Texas, says the program is really hard work.
PAL's intense. PAL's intense. It's out of the frying pan and into the fire.
The PAL experience has helped me recognize my weaknesses and also my strengths, and also given me opportunities to develop those and utilize those to be a better advocate for agriculture.
It's definitely given me the strength to go out and continue agricultural advocacy. Even when this program ends, I'm still going to be looking for those opportunities, and I still want to make a difference in my community and in my state to be a better advocate, to get those agricultural issues up front and center.
PAL is a 2-year program and teaches everything from how to build relationships to effective communication with the media.
I have a concrete set of tools so that I can go out and share a message effectively while being self-aware, being confident, and making sure that that message is accurate that I share with whoever it may be, the media, the public, politicians, or my neighbors and friends in my own community.
I do feel like the sky's the limit after this. So that's a really good feeling when you feel like you can do anything that you want to do.
I think the most important thing about Farm Bureau and about PALS is the relationships you build. It teaches you to have a presence within social media, on normal media, radio and television. The people that I've met online, it can be awkward at times, but you meet some neat people. You come across kindred spirits. You learn how to communicate with them and be a reliable voice for agriculture. And it's being able to communicate with those people and meeting those people that's been irreplaceable for me.
I would not have made myself learn how to do these things on my own. I could not have learned how to do it on my own. So I'm really thankful for the opportunities in PAL, because it's not something I could have learned anywhere else. And from my understanding, not even really in other organizations. This is sort of a unique opportunity in Farm Bureau with PAL, because you're willing to put the time into training us.
I would recommend PAL without a doubt, without a moment of hesitation. It's tough, it's going to stretch you, but if you're willing to put in the time, you're willing to be stretched, you're willing to be uncomfortable, and you want to see what you're really made of, PAL is for you.
But PAL is more than leadership and communications training. It's about connections.
There is such value in this program. One of the most valuable things in this program are probably the relationships that I built within my class and what we've learned from my classmates. And, you know, you take somebody like me who grows nursery stock in Oregon and put her in a room with a rancher from Texas and, you know, a livestock operator from Maryland and Kansas and Tennessee and Washington and Utah and Arizona, and just everything I've learned from this program, but I've learned just as much from the people in this program with me, and those will be relationships and friendships that I pray are lifelong.
Organizers of the PAL program are looking for people to join Class 10. If you would like to learn more about PAL, visit our website at twilatv.org. And Kristen, you saw Amelia Kent featured in that story. Great rancher here in Louisiana. She and her husband Russell, they were the winners of the American Farm Bureau Achievement Award at the National Convention. So, you know, I think the PAL program really had a lot to do with that, because I've seen over the years that we've interviewed her, her interviews have improved and her advocacy has improved.
I can tell because you can see that she has grown, you know, as a leader and a spokesperson for the ag industry, but she also transfers all of that knowledge and the skills that she gained in that program over to social media. So that's great to see because she always speaks out for farmers and ranchers online, and so that's one thing that I'm always proud of her for doing.
And Amelia, thank you for doing that.